We've all been relieved of our duties.
I would never betray the Bureau.
You are a traitor to this office and to our country.
Get ready for an action-packed night. The season 7 finale of the hit CBS and Paramount show FBI airs tonight on WBZ. Trust and friendships are on the line when an anti-government group infiltrates the FBI New York field office. One of the main characters also narrowly escapes a calculated assault. WBZ's Jason Mikell spoke with Jeremy Sisto and Alana de la Garza to learn more about tonight's action-packed episode.
We already know it's going to be an action-packed episode. We've been watching it for several years now. And as the team races against the clock to investigate the anti-government group that infiltrates the New York office, Alana, you play Isabel, and also Jeremy, you play Jubal, the assistant special agent in charge. Can you guys tell us, how do things, evolve? How do they unfold for your characters as the investigation unravels?
Well, it starts with Jubal visiting a secret FBI office, meeting with somebody within the Bureau or within a government agency that has some idea of a plot that might be brewing. But before he can tell me much, the office is attacked, and Jubal narrowly escapes. But is then found by someone with some legitimate FBI credentials. So we know now that at least one agent has been turned, and she has something that gives away that what anti-government organization she's a part of. So then things get even worse. And you'll have to tune in to watch. But basically, we are fighting for our survival as an agency. We are really kind of having to play different roles. Everyone in the whole team. The analysts are out and they've got vests on. We are operating from the shadows. Isabel's pulling some stuff out of her bag.
It's a very exciting episode. The anti-government. It infiltrates the FBI, our actual jock. So things hit running. There's explosions and whodunit and twists and turns, and I think people are really going to like it. It's unlike anything we have done before on our show. And I know that when we read the script, it was so exciting, and we were turning the pages and coming to work going, "Did you read that? Oh my gosh, what is happening?" So it's really fun, and it was really fun to shoot. And I think that each character has this exciting, moment for justice. And you get to see all of that play out with the true twists and turns that will leave your jaw on the ground. So it's really, really fun.
I mean, it seriously sounds like we're going to be buckling up here. I mean, it's going to be like action-packed minute after minute. Speaking of which, the roles that you guys have done on the show, how's it differed from roles that you've done previously in your careers?
I think Isabel, for me, is she's the boss. So I have played the boss before, but not like this. Isabel is so multifaceted and has this duality where she...
Who's the boss in?
Scorpion.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you for watching. But she has this duality that she lives and she fights for justice and, makes these tough choices that could hurt her personally or her family and that whole life, which has just been exposed, which was also fun to discover. So that for me has been really fun to explore and be that kind of mama bear who is always going, "What did you do? Get out of my office. You come here. Okay, I love you. You need a hug? Are you all right?" Or, and so she has that tone to her, which is fun.
Yeah, and I think Jubal, I think I haven't played anyone who likes to hear himself talk quite as much as Jubal enjoys being, having the attention, having everything go through him, and and that's been fun for me. It's a fun role to play. Sometimes he is annoying, but it's in a good-natured way, and there's a positive result. There's a positive what he's trying to focus on, what he's trying to accomplish is good. But yeah, so that's, I feel like a lot of the characters I played were a little more internal, a little bit more maybe afraid of being in that kind of spotlight. But it's been a lot of fun playing Jubal.
Wow. Wow, and it sounds like it too. Well, Jeremy, I know you've been with the with FBI since season 1, and Alana, you joined the franchise in season 2. What's it like to see your characters grow throughout the season? I mean, walking in and being sort of this tough, dynamic character. You have to imagine, as in everyday life, we evolve. How have your characters evolved, and how does it feel seeing those characters evolve?
I think for me, it's nice because I came in, guns blazing, and my first scene was with Zico, who plays OA, and I'm just nailing him. I'm like, you can't do that, girl. I'm new here, and this is how it's going to go. And then throughout the seasons, you have seen her softer side, where you're like, oh, she's not actually completely, these are the rules, A, B, and C. She's got a softer side, and she loves these people. They're her team. So I love that dynamic of it. And also, finding out that she has a family as well. She has a home life, and she just keeps it, close to the chest.
Yeah, no, it's been great to evolve with this character. It's on these shows, it takes a while to find who the character is because you're also finding what the show is at the time. And early on, especially, the plots really needed to mirror what was being revealed about the characters. So some things came up about Jubal's backstory, about him having a history of alcoholism, and that was the first bit of sort of complicated questioning of sort of what that is. And every season, something new was kind of brought to the table, some intense stuff that somehow worked with who he is and made sense and offered a new challenge as an actor, but also a challenge that made sense to what created this person, what kind of fires he survived in order to become the person that he is.
Well, listen, we're all going to be on the edge of our seats. Jeremy Sisto, Alana de la Garza, thank you so much both for joining us here in Boston. We cannot wait for season 7 finale of FBI. It all begins Tuesday at 8 p.m.
FBI season finale, CBS Tuesday and streaming on Paramount Plus.